Good morning, student. I Archana, your English teacher. Today we are going to start our next chapter of English grammar is adjectives and its kind. First of all, we will discuss about adjective. What is adjective? Look at these pictures and read the sentence carefully. First, Qutub Minar is a tall building. Grapes are sweet. The computer is very useful. Kanta is a pretty girl. In sentence first, the word tall tell us something about the noun building. In sentence second, the word sweet tells us something about the noun grapes. In sentence third, the word useful tells us something about the noun computer. In sentence fourth, the word pretty tells us something about the noun girls. All these words tall, sweet, useful, pretty are describing words. Here is the definition. A word which describe a noun or pronoun is called adjective. वो वर्ड जो नाउन और प्रोनाउन को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं, उनकी विशेषता बताते हैं, उनको एग्जेक्टिव कहते हैं. In all the four sentences, we saw tall, sweet, useful, pretty. All the four words describe the noun. So these are the adjective. First one, Qutub Minar is a tall building. What kind of building is Qutub Minar? Tall. Tall से हमें पता चला कि कुतुब मीनार कैसे बिल्डिंग है, टॉल है. ग्रेप्स कैसे हैं, स्वीट्स हैं. कंप्यूटर कैसा है, यूजफुल है. कांता कैसी गर्ल है, प्रिटी गर्ल है. तो इन वर्ड से हमें नाउन की क्वालिटी पता चली. दीज वर्ड्स आर एग्जेक्टिव. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज where to place an adjective. An adjective is placed before a noun. Noun से पहले भी adjective का use होता है. This is an easy sum. Sum is a noun and easy is adjective. This is an interesting story. Story is a noun and interesting is a adjective. Next, an adjective is also placed after a linking verb is, am, are, was, etc. मीन्स लिंकिंग वर्ब के बाद भी हम प्रोनाउन का एग्जेक्टिव का यूज़ होता है. दिस कार इज़ कॉस्टली. तो इज़ अ लिंकिंग वर्ब एंड कॉस्टली इज़ अ एग्जेक्टिव. द हॉर्स इज़ फास्ट. फास्ट इज़ एग्जेक्टिव एंड इज़ लिंकिंग वर्ब. He was quite lazy. Here is was is a linking verb and lazy is a adjective. The next one is an adjective is also placed after the noun and pronoun. Noun और pronoun के बाद भी adjectives का use होता है. I consider him wise. Here is him is pronoun and wise is adjective. Next is we regards Rakesh intelligent. Rakesh is a noun and intelligent is a adjective. Now the next is kinds of adjective. There are 5 kinds of adjective. Adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective and possessive adjective. So let's discuss each one by one. First, adjective of quality. Such adjective tell us about the quality of a person or thing. वो adjective जो हमें person और thing की quality बताते हैं. There, look at the example. This tree is quite big. What kind of tree? Big. सो बिग से हमें पता चला ट्री कैसा है. ट्री की क्या क्वालिटी है, बिग है. रमन वॉज अ ब्रेव सोल्जर. वट काइंड ऑफ सोल्जर, ब्रेव. सो ब्रेव इज अ एग्जेक्टिव. इट इज अ चीप वॉच. वट काइंड ऑफ वॉच, चीप. सो चीप इज अ एग्जेक्टिव. It is a cheap watch. What kind of watch? Cheap. So cheap is a adjective. It is a cheap watch. What kind of watch? Cheap. So cheap is a adjective. It is a cheap watch. What kind of watch? Cheap. So cheap is a adjective. It is a cheap watch. What kind of watch? Cheap. So cheap is a Her sister is ugly. What kind of her sister? Ugly. Ugly is a adjective of quality. इन वर्ड्स ने हमें इनकी क्वालिटी बताई है नाउन और प्रोनाउन की. नेक्स्ट इज एग्जेक्टिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी. क्वांटिटी, सच एग्जेक्टिव टेल अस द क्वांटिटी, हाउ मच ऑफ अ थिंग. जो हमें चीज़ों की क्वांटिटी बताए यानी कि उनकी मात्रा बताए. शी हैज़ मच पेशेंस. हाउ मच पेशेंस शी हैज़? Much. So much is a adjective of quantity. There is no milk in the jug. How much milk in the jug? No. So no is the adjective of quantity. He wants some money. He wants some money. How much money he wants? Some. So some is the adjective of quantity. We don't have any money. How much money? We don't have any. Any is the adjective of quantity. Next is adjective of numbers. Such adjectives tell us about the number of person or things. जिनसे हमें person और thing के numbers के बारे में पता चले कि वो कितने हैं. How many? There are 2 books on the table. How many books on the table? 2. Few boys were present. How many boys were present? Few. All girls look happy. How many girls look happy? All. There were many boys in our class. How many boys? Many. So these words tells us about the number of adjective. Next is demonstrative adjective. These adjectives point out that person or thing is meant. Demonstrative adjective person और thing को point out करते हैं. Like I like this story book. So this is adjective, demonstrative adjective. That house is his. That is demonstrative adjective. These flowers look nice. These is demonstrative adjective. And those trees will be cut down. Those is demonstrative adjective. So these, that, these, those, these words point out to some person or thing. So these are demonstrative adjective. These and that use for singular and these and those use for plural. Next is possessive adjective. The word my, our, your, his, her, their, its, when used before a nouns are called possessive adjective. They show possession. Possessive adjective में जो ये वर्ड्स हैं माई, आर, योर, हिज, हर, देयर, इट्स, ये शो करते हैं पोजीशन को. पोजीशन को मतलब कि कोई भी चीज़ किसकी है. लुक एट दिस एग्जाम्पल. माई बैग इज हैवी. हुज बैग? सो माई इज द एग्जैक्ट possessive adjective. द बैग इज इन माई पोजिशन. मतलब ये बैग जो है वो किसका है? मेरा है. सो माई जो वर्ड यहाँ पे यूज़ हुआ है एज अ एग्जेक्टिव यूज़ हुआ है. नेक्स्ट इज आर हाउस इज बिग. हुज हाउस? आर हाउस. योर फ्रेंड इज लेजी. हुज फ्रेंड? योर फ्रेंड. हर टेडी बेयर इज ऑन द बेड. हुज टेडी बेयर इज ऑन द बेड? हर. सो दीज वर्ड शोज अस अ पोजिशन of a person or things. So these are possessive adjective. I hope student you understood the adjective and its kind. Thank you.